And so while the Biden administration celebrated more violence prevention funding today, the reality is most students in high-risk districts across the Carolinas have not felt the impact of a similar federal program focused on school safety and mental health.
Our Where's the Money investigation exposed that systematic failure last night at 6. Nate Morabito discovered only 12 districts in the Carolinas have received these grants more than a year and a half after Congress approved the money and the president signed it into law.
And Nate's joining us right now to talk about what you found out today, because Nate, we got to talk to the Secretary of Education about this oversight. So what did Secretary Cardona have to say?
Well, he said we need to do better. Those are his words, knowing kids need this money now. They actually needed it yesterday. And the vice president told us the White House knows that too.
When a child's getting bullied or considering suicide.
I thought, this child is serious. He has seriously thought about stabbing himself.
Facing poverty or other struggles at home.
A lot of our kids come to school and they don't know where they're going to go home that night. They don't know where they're going to get their next meal.
They need support immediately.
Sometimes I just think, I'm not sure how some of these children kind of survive their life.
Stronger Connections grants are supposed to help.
That very much surprised me.
But we discovered around 90% of the money the Department of Education awarded to North Carolina and South Carolina in 2022 remains unspent. $40 million in all.
Well, that's part of why I'm here, to make sure that the money gets to where it needs to be going.
Vice President Kamala Harris told WCNC Charlotte the White House is focused on ensuring the newest round of money isn't held up.
It makes no sense to me for these dollars to be offered by the federal government to be sitting in coffers while our schools are not as safe as they can be. We need to do better.
U.S. Secretary of Education Miguel Cardona, a former school principal, acknowledged to WCNC Charlotte states haven't delivered the prior grants fast enough.
It's my expectation that these dollars get into the classrooms as soon as possible. And at the Department of Education, at the federal level, we're working with states to push that.
Our investigation found bureaucracy and communication problems between agencies in North Carolina have delayed the awarding of any of these grants. But even so, only about half of eligible districts applied, now caught in a waiting game. In South Carolina, even fewer eligible districts applied. But at least there, the dozen districts that received grants are using the money as we speak to help vulnerable kids.
My mission is to help these children who are struggling so much.
Districts like York 1, which is hiring mental health therapists. So every school,
they become one of your kids almost,
has one on staff.
Well, part of the solution is making school districts more aware of these grants and then connecting them with help applying for the money. Actor Matthew McConaughey started the Green Lights Grant Initiative to do just that. His hometown is Uvalde, Texas. Of course, that's where a gunman killed 19 kids and 2 teachers in 2022.